Hello, everyone. It is Lumen here for a special streaming event. I am coaching Pepikos through this game, and we've also got Prohell, Lawton, and Direful. Pepikos, are you there? How are you doing? Rainier! Rainier is back to spam my chat for another month. Thank you so much for the tier 1. 7 months. Thanks so much, Rainier. Hope you enjoy this one. This format, of course, is inspired by your teammate series on Terra Mystica. All right, so you've got a first hand here, right, Pepikos? And what seed are we in? Okay.
I don't have a real clue. Perhaps you should start with occupations, and I think I do that most of the time.
Uh-huh.
And then I have the site worker, stonecutter, adoptive parents, greengrocer, tester, cottager, and organic farmer.
So, sorry,
And
site
then
worker, stone cutter,
cutter,
adoptive.
parents,
Uh-huh.
greengrocer, tester, cottager, and organic farmer. So I done,
Okay.
I think, stonecutter. I think it's also highest on your tier list, but yeah, that's how I started. And I think first card, just pick the strongest.
Okay, that's fair.
And next to that, yeah, I'm not a big fan of fishing, but that's also, yeah, I started Agricola mainly with my girlfriend, and then we played 1 versus 1, and then the game was a lot about
It's
getting
play and
wood
food.
yeah.
It's play and food in 2-player, and 4-player is just very different. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, now I think, yeah,
So I think
have a
stonecutter
hard
makes
time
sense.
getting enough plows, plows. So I would think I will go for the moldboard plow. But yeah, perhaps in your mining hammer is also good, and bean fuel as well. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I like plows.
Yeah, I think moldboard is a great choice. It's very, like, it gives you flexibility and makes sure you have part of your game figured out. So I think these first picks are definitely very solid.
No, then I'll pick them. Confirm. Okay. 6 new ox, and then first one is roughcaster.
Okay.
I don't like that one. Clay head builder. I tried that one once, but that didn't work out. Harpooner, manservant, paper maker, and master bricklayer. Then, okay, now I see, okay, I already have stonecutter, so I don't think master bricklayer and stonecutters are good friends. Perhaps I'm wrong.
Yep.
So then I think I should pick one of the other 5.
Okay, what about your miners?
Oh, yeah, miners. Oh, strawberry patch.
Okay.
Herring pot. Butter churn. Brook. Pitchfork and acorn basket.
Okay.
So, yeah. Normally, what I said, I often pick the oak before the miner.
Yeah, they matter more. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, now I try to understand the game well, but okay, herring pot is here, brook is here, and harpooner is here, and yeah, these have sort of synergy.
Right.
But yeah, I played quite some butter churn already, and that's also because I think both you and Rainier played it quite often on stream, and yeah, it often gives you 1 or 2 food, and yeah, that really helps.
Yeah.
And it's a victory point, and yeah, everyone likes victory points. And I think for strawberry patch, that's always pretty hard to
Right.
to get up in time.
So after your first pick, I would already start thinking about like what's good combos with stuff you already have. And you did that when you said that Master Bricklayer is not a consideration here. I think that's very reasonable. So what do you think goes in a good so what kind of game plan do you think you have? Do you think you have a Stonehouse game plan? Do you think you have a two-room game plan? Are you going to try to go big?
Okay, and that's okay. I have no clue yet because I think Stonecutter. I think I've only played it once or twice, but in general, every improvement costs 1 stone less. So I can also try to get 3 or 4 rooms and then still get some major improvements, and then I will see in the end if I get 2 stone houses or not. Yeah, that's
okay. So
for me. It's
in my
always okay.
experience,
I don't pick. Oh.
In my experience, Stonecutter really likes you to have extra actions. Just more time to be able to use that benefit.
Yeah. So then I want to grow fast. So I want to expand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think, okay, Harpooner, I think it's good to get some extra read and get enough read for 2 houses in one go. Is not easy to get, but not sure if Harpooner will help me to get that because it also costs me a wood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard, But the other, manservant, that's okay to go for stone houses. I won't consider that. Roughcaster is just a bad card. Papermaker, I never use that one. I just never use that one. And then clay hut builder means I want to reno to clay pretty soon and then play it. But also get enough clay is
so
sometimes
what do you think you're
sometimes
picking?
It's hard.
What do you think you're picking here?
I would pick Harpooner here.
Okay, I think that's fair.
And then I would still Brook and Herring Pot have some synergy with Harpooner, but I would go for the bitter churn.
All right.
Just because I think that's a good.
Obviously, I like that pick. I do think Herring Pot and Brook are just like really weak in general, and even if you do have some fishing synergy happening, it's not great. So I like these picks so far. Tell me what you see in your third pack.
Yeah, no, and also, I don't really like Stonecutter as first occupation, so I think Harpooner is decent to play quite early, because and I see Grocer, Woodcutter, Hedgekeeper, Cattle Feeder, and Groom.
Grocer, Woodcutter, Hedgekeeper, Cattle Feeder, Groom.
Yep.
Okay.
Yesterday I had my first game that I almost hit 60, and then I had Groom, but that was because I had Scholar, and that was a good synergy, I think.
Yeah.
But I know Grocer is good in your tier list, but I have a really hard time using Grocer well.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I know I don't have any ways to get vegetables and grain so far, so I think it's a good one. And I also like Woodcutter, but I think Grocer is a good way to get my first grain and vegetables.
I agree.
Because I have my plow, and hopefully that will work out together.
Yep, I think that makes enough sense.
I will pick that one. Pond Hut place. I don't really know that one. Yeah, that's. I think you discussed that one because exactly 2 occupations is not ideal. There's Pond Hut, Corn Scoop, Mini Pasture, 3 field rotation, and Stack Art.
Okay.
I already said Stack Art. I will get my first grain, I think, with Grocer, and it's not very easy to get it out early and also play 2 Ox, so I don't like that one.
Okay.
I think I will go to the Pond Hut just because I think victory points on miners are good. And
Okay, Pond Hut is definitely reasonable. It's not what I would pick, but I think what I would pick in the miners is more motivated by what my draft is telling me I have a lot of and what my draft is telling me I don't have a lot of.
But a tiny bit of extra food is always handy because I slaughter a lot of animals.
Yeah,
during
I think
most
Pond Hut
games.
definitely works. I think one of them is
Okay.
better, but we can talk about it at the end of the game. We'll see how this game goes. As it is.
Okay. Then I have frame builder, animal dealer, consultant, and geologist.
Okay.
Frame builder, animal dealer, consultant, and geologist.
Right.
I played consultant. I got it pretty often as my 7th card or 6th card, and then it helps me to get my sheep in the last round. But I think animal dealer, I always like it in combination with the cow, also with butter churn. It will have some synergy.
I think that's fine.
And I often slaughter a lot of animals, and then also for 1 food I get 3 or 4 food. That's a good deal. So we'll pick that one. And thick forest, Dutch windmill, junk room, and threshing board.
Okay.
And now I should also consider, for moldboard plow I need 1 occupation. For butter churn I don't need any, at much 3 or maximum 3. So I will still go for threshing board, I think, because I think, I'm not sure if I will use it, but it's a victory point, and that's how I approach this game.
Yeah, given what else you have there, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, then I will go for it. Now I have my first cards again. So wool blankets, lasso, red paddle, hard worker, green grocer, and organic farmer. I never considered to pick lasso, but lasso, I think it will go pretty well with animal dealer.
That is a bit of a combo, sure.
Bread paddle is, I will go for lasso or bread paddle, and I think normally I would go for bread paddle, but now I think lasso is better. The other one was wool blankets, and I always have the dream to go for stone houses, so never pick wool blankets.
And then what are the ox that are left?
Side worker, green grocer, and organic farmer.
Okay.
Perhaps we also get grain scoop back, so perhaps we should go for grain grocer.
So
but
what is the relative advantage of green grocer? What does green grocer give you?
In some games, so
green grocer doesn't give you grain, right?
No.
It gives you vegetables. Do you have your vegetables already?
With the grocer, I think.
Yeah, so I think green grocer is pretty wrong here.
Okay, that's also what I thought, but side worker. Perhaps it will work with moldboard plow, and organic farmer is more in the end of the game. If you want to get some extra victory points, it will help out. So I think side worker makes most sense that way.
Okay, I think I would pick side worker.
And then I also think, now I have already quite some synergy to get some nice acres. So perhaps get the bread paddle to make sure that I can feed my family with bread instead of animals. But on the other hand, with animal dealer, I can feed my family with meat.
Right. So the thing I would say here is that it's okay to draft bread paddle and be ready to be flexible between baking and eating animals. But in general, if you already have a solid way to eat animals, and actually vegetables too, I think you don't really need to think about baking at all. Also, you already have a thing that helps you with baking.
Yeah, that's true. So then I should go for the lasso. And yeah, I don't think I will play it, but who knows?
I think that's the great attitude for it.
Okay, last four cards. Brook, Pitchwork, Roughcaster, and Papermaker are still left. Yeah. I actually never played Brook, but perhaps I should.
Would you rather have Pitchfork?
Oh, they're similar to me. Yeah, I think perhaps I should just pick Brook indeed. Yeah, Pitchfork. Yeah, perhaps it gives me 3 food, but still, it's 1 wood for 3 food. It's not the best. So okay, I will go Brook, and then yeah, I don't think I will play any with Roughcaster and Papermaker. Or yeah, I
Sure.
think Papermaker is a bit better, but not sure.
All right, so you're picking Papermaker?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I get the Groom and 3 field rotation.
Okay, great. So, at this point, you should start identifying what you have a lot of good support for and what you don't have a lot of help with. So, what do you think you're in good shape with? What do you think you're not in good shape with? And what do you think is your main game plan for this game?
Okay, I'm not in good shape of getting extra wood because most of my ox cost wood, and I don't have things that will give me extra wood, and also Harpooner will cost me a bit of extra wood if I play it. So that's definitely an issue. But yeah, I always think if you're the first to get lesson and you can pick it, you should pick it. But and then I think, yeah, Stonecutter doesn't make sense for me to make us. Yeah, I also don't have miners that cost me stone, so that won't help me. So then I think, yeah, play as lessons and play Harpooner.
That's okay.
To get some extra read. So that's what my plan is. I played it.
Yep, I think this is a fine play in the sense that you definitely got value from your position, your starting position. That's something I think is good to aim for when you can. It is a little unfortunate, of course, that your current move does nothing for you. But
no.
And we've already said that you need wood. So I think that taking 3 wood would have been okay there. Not that it would be the best. I think it's very debatable what's actually best, but that would be okay. You need wood that badly.
And for now, yeah, okay, 2 wood is gone, so then I think, okay, just go for the 2 clay.
2 clay is okay. I think grain utilization is really not the best case scenario for 2 clay. So ideally you have some idea how you use this 2 clay later, but it's definitely good enough value.
Yeah, and also, okay, I don't think the other actions are better.
Correct. You do not have a better action. And that's sad a little, but it's okay. So what should this 2 clay eventually be?
When I play with friends, it pretty often the first one who gets the fireplace will also get the first sheep, and then you can feed with the fireplace. But yeah, on the other hand, I think I want to go fishing to get my reed for my first room.
Okay.
But yeah, now the sheep is the second round tile that flips. So then, okay, if I'm able to get it round 4 and yeah, eat the sheep.
All right.
Decent,
So what do you want on this current board? Direful started with 3 wood.
Yeah, that's it's hard because, okay, I think normally I would pick the 2 reeds, but yeah, that doesn't synergize with my harpooner at all.
Right.
And then, okay, resource market is always good to get some extra stone and reeds, and then I think I would go for resource market. I don't think my occupations will give me anything that will help me now.
I think that's fair enough. All right, so we need a lot more wood, right?
Yeah.
So
but I don't like to get only 2 wood with 1 action.
I think getting 2 wood with your first action is especially bad. All right, so let's start looking at what other people are doing. So are you concerned about anyone else's game right now? Do you think you have an idea of what someone else might be up to?
Yeah, I have no clue yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I also don't think, okay, Lawton had assistant tiller and woodcutter now. Yeah, I think woodcutter is, okay, it doesn't give him a direction. An assistant tiller, if he has synergy with also other occupations and the clay pit, I think, and then laborer becomes very strong. But yeah, that's not really a game plan in general.
Sure.
So
all right,
I've no clue yet.
So
and
it's
now
back to
I see,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
And I think 2 wood is a bit better for me than 2 clay, but yeah, I would go with 2 wood here.
I think 2 wood's good enough. Another option you could have considered is finding a way to play start player and guarantee the 3 wood action.
I have lasso, and I don't like it. And all my other occupations cost me wood, or brook costs you 1 of your people on fishing, so I couldn't play any occupations next to lasso, and now I get 3 wood, and then I think that's good.
Sure, 3 wood's definitely good here. Okay, so in general, the game plan, we know we need a lot of wood. What else are we trying to get done here?
I think I should get on the fishing spot. With my second action, if it's still free.
Fishing for 3
or the
plus
starting place.
Okay, I think both of those are okay. But what about in terms of the overall game? Like, what? And you need to confirm your 3 wood move, by the way.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, for the rest of the game, like, what kind of farm do you want to end with?
That's a hard question for me, but yeah.
Okay.
How
many rooms is your default plan this game?
I think, in your video you said, okay, if you pay more than 6 wood for rooms, think again. But I still often pay 10 wood for 2 rooms. I don't. After I watched that video, I didn't pay 15 wood anymore. So
okay, good.
And I also don't have rammed clay to build fences on another way. So perhaps 3 rooms is just a better plan for me at the moment.
Okay, I would say that building 1 wood room is fair. We have already said that you need extra wood compared to normal this game, so I do agree that spending more than 6 wood is very possibly dangerous. Now, that doesn't mean you can't build a 4th room out of clay, right?
No, that's true, but then you need to be... I also don't have a card that will give me a lot of clay, so...
Okay.
Then I need to get lucky and get 6 clay in 1 move or so.
Yep, exactly. So...
And now I have 2 options, I think, for just the current state of the game.
Okay.
The last round tile that will flip is definitely major improvement.
Right.
So I can pick meeting place, major improvement, and feed with my sheep. That's an option.
Okay.
Or I go meeting place and fishing, or I go fishing now and perhaps still go major and sheep market.
Yep, you could do
But
that.
yeah, then I have a big chance. Oh no, red. No, Prohell. I think he will take the meeting place and the sheep, but yeah, that's hard for me to value. So I think fishing is okay-ish, and then hope that I get the 3 wood action next round, and perhaps also expand my farm.
Okay.
So
All
yeah,
right. So I think you're
I
more
have
or
2
less.
plans now.
Yes. So I agree with both of your options. You can take wood and build, or you can angle for the fireplace and the sheep. So you had mentioned that in the past you've had issues getting Grocer down.
Yes, I
But
did.
here you're going to have a harpooner and possibly first fireplace. So I would
Yeah,
I
now
would
I
say
actually have a big chance. I think I have it because
you can
yeah,
take it if you want it, yes, because Prohell took start player. Sorry, no, Lawton took start player, and Prohell spent 2 of their clay. So they could still take it, but
yeah, but I can pick the improvement first. So that's why I said okay, I have tempo on it.
right.
Yeah, so I think fireplace and sheep is better than getting the 2 wood and the room.
Sure.
But yeah, and also I am the kind of greedy player, so I even like to get a major improvement now and don't take the sheep as long as no one takes fencing. Then I think taking sheep is only to block me, and perhaps I should take it into account. But most of the players I played with play it for themselves.
Uh-huh.
So I will go for the fireplace now, and then I hope that I can make a greedy move to get the clay pit, so for clay or something else. So I'm not aiming for the sheep now.
Okay.
Perhaps that's a mistake, but I'm not aiming for it.
All right. As long as you know you're getting greedy, just know what situations cause that to go downhill.
But for sheep, perhaps if someone plays Animal Tamer or
Uh-huh.
an action that gives reason to take the sheep market. I of course know that there's the mini pasture.
So this is actually
In
a
the game.
situation, I just want to point it out for everyone that going later in the round is actually better if you're trying to be greedy about the sheep pile, because going last in the round means that you're aware of who's going to be starting player next turn. And one of the big things that can screw you on the sheep is if someone unexpected takes start player when you're already out of turns, and then the next person fences or builds a cooking hearth or something like that.
Yeah, but you always need 2 actions for that. So perhaps with meeting place and mini pasture, it's possible. But on the other hand, I don't see a real option. I don't think so. Perhaps Prohell will pay for the mini pasture, but he also has 5 food. So I don't think mini pasture is 2 food, right?
So who does
So
have
I
two
don't
extra
think
food?
but they already had their moves.
Correct.
So, but Direful made one stable, but I don't think. Yeah, perhaps you will take it, but I still like to take clay pit first.
I think clay pit's okay. It's not quite the 6 that you were aiming for earlier.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But I also think, okay, it's okay. Now I already said I want to play greedy,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, perhaps it will fire back, but perhaps it won't. Yeah, and then the 4 clay now is yeah just way better than the 2 wood I can get. So,
Okay. I actually think that's
but on the other
debatable.
hand, perhaps it's also yeah. What can you do with 4 clay? Yeah, you can
Versus
make
what can you do
the
with
clay
2 wood?
oven. So with the 2 wood will give me a room, so then I
Yep.
don't need any more wood for a room.
Uh-huh. So that's the
Yeah,
balance you have to consider on this move.
yeah, and that's pretty hard for me
Okay.
because on the other hand, I also know that Direful likes to play without the child for one more turn
Uh-huh.
because he wants grain and vegetables.
I think you're probably overthinking this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I think I will stay with the clay pit and
Okay.
not get the groove. Or if you say that that's a very, very bad move, then I will.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to just like break down your thought processes, and then after you take
Okay.
your move, I'm more likely to give my thoughts on it.
Okay. Now then I will confirm this
Yeah, okay.
move, and yeah, then you
So,
already see. Okay, I'm the kind of greedy player. I think
right.
okay, I
So
like a
this is
pile
a
of resources.
yeah, this is a kind of greed that I don't think is very constructive. I think being greedy on the sheep is constructive because you get a more efficient food action. But this 4 clay means that with your round, you have done none of your 2 stated goals from last turn, right? Your 2 ideas from last turn for this round were going to be wood and build or fireplace and sheep. But you took a second move that was neither of those, and now you're actually an action behind what you might want to do next.
That's true. Hmm. Dus yeah, so yeah, I'm still on the third spot. So there are 2 piles of 3 wood available.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I should jump on one of them.
Okay, I think that's probably right.
Then I at least, but I also don't really know what's on the grocer. I will check that as well because
Oh, you don't know what's
there's
on the
1 wood on the
grocer.
grocer.
There is a wood on the
Yeah,
grocer.
no, I knew that there was some grain and vegetables on it, but there's
Uh-huh.
also 1 wood on it. And that's exactly enough for building the room. So I can also play grocer and take the sheep, and then I will buy it from the grocer and can still expand my farm.
Okay, so here I think you're losing the bigger picture if you're thinking about
Okay.
what 2 moves make a good round. So, what's the first thing you noticed about your game? What do you need help with?
I need help with a good feeding plan or a feeding plan because yeah, okay,
You actually have your
I
feeding
know
plan
don't net
set. You have your feeding plan set with your cards. What do you need to take from the board instead of your cards?
wood. I need a lot of wood.
Right. So if you skip out on 3 wood now,
Okay,
you're missing
then
out
okay,
on a huge part of your plan.
that's true. So yeah, I reconsidered and I will take the wood.
Right. And
And
now,
then I think
yeah.
I will take the sheep with my other action because I think okay, I will when I wait any longer, perhaps Direful will also accept. Okay, I will just take 2
Correct.
sheep
Direful
and
can
then I
take
will.
2 sheep, and Direful could, can they fence? They can't fence, but they could just take 2 sheep. Yeah. So also what you did by taking the wood, I guess playing Grocer would have done the same, is that you forced Prohell to build a room with this move, right?
Hmm. Did I? Because what did Prohell did? He did take the day labor, and now I'm forced to take the sheep because Lawton.
Mm-hmm.
I have another option.
Do
I
you?
have also the option starting player, but I don't think start player will give me a lot.
So what?
Because
There's an actual other thing that start player does, which I would say is pretty annoying to and not good. So who has empty rooms right now?
Direful and Prohell, they both have it.
If you take starting player, what have you done?
I will give Prohell the wish if it flips.
Right, and you haven't really improved your game by more than 2 food.
No, I agree. Yeah, I need to get this blowout. So sooner or later, but I agree. Next to the 2 food, and I already have quite some food. I don't really help myself.
Correct.
So then I will stick to the sheep market plan and just eat all my sheep.
Correct.
Cook 3, and so, okay. I have quite some food.
Right. So Prohell, I think, is likely to start player here. Because they're currently going 4th. It would help them get first grow. Direful probably isn't as likely as usual to grab start player back. Because their childless has only worked once so far. So I think overall this is best for you. There's definitely like a balance to strike between how efficient you want each single move to be versus how efficient your overall move sets are. And here when you take the sheep at 4, you're not wasting a start player action and you're getting a fairly efficient move already. So instead of start player sheep something, you're doing sheep something something.
And also I think, perhaps you wanted to point it out because, okay, this turn, I don't think Prohell will expand his farm. So then I think it's an okay-ish move for me to get start player first action. And second action, build a room. To
Interesting.
Get Wish for Children on round 7.
Interesting. Will that work? Yeah, you're only jumping Prohell. So Prohell can stable block, right?
Yeah, he can stable block, but I don't think he will.
Okay.
Yeah, just one stable is too bad, I think. But perhaps I'm wrong.
This is a little risky. So also, what is the situation going to be if you don't go for this? So sure, that line might work, but what can you get done if you don't chase that?
That's an hard question because I think I can expand my farm either way, but also get the 4 reeds. But yeah, that's more okay. It's 4 reeds. That's a lot. But yeah, do I need to read now? And that answer is no, not really. I don't need to read now.
Correct.
But yeah, Prohell. I think there's a big chance. There's a chance he will take the start player action. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, how bad is it if I can grow in round 8 instead of round 7? But on the other hand, guaranteed grow in round 7?
Well, it's not completely guaranteed, right? Because you're letting Prohell stable block option.
Yeah, and is that a valid move for Prohell?
It's not an obviously good move for Prohell, so we could say that has like a 10 or 20% chance of happening. But do you want to take that 10 or 20% risk? That's up to you. I think both are excusable.
In general, in board games, I will take this risk, but that's also the reason that I can get pretty pissed when people block me for, then I just think, this is such a bad move for you. So probably I should play safe, but then it's very hard for me to consider the other options. So
what
with fishing,
looks
what
good
do
on the board?
I get more.
Fishing is fine, and I think one thing I'm seeing from you is that you are undervaluing 3 wood a lot.
Okay, that's true because I like more than 3 wood.
Yeah, but you're playing against good players here.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know that, but that's probably true.
I know I've given you a lot to think about, but I think at this point you should know enough to
okay. I will pick my own line and then I will see if it works out. And now I have
and if it doesn't, don't get mad. You can only get mad at yourself.
No, I won't get mad. Okay. And then I think the plow. Yeah, I think that's just better than butter churn at this point in the game.
Okay.
So I will make plow and then still have exactly enough to get my room.
Yeah, so I do think 3 wood is better there. There's no huge addition of wood in this game. And the biggest infusion of wood is 2 people not building wood rooms, which is certainly something, but it's not amazing. So I think your undervaluing of wood in this early and mid game could very well cost you a lot later.
Okay, but Lawton, I think he had, big
so
country round 6 is pretty good, but I don't think he needs a lot of wood from now on. Yeah, he will grab it every now and then, but
okay, I think
I don't see why he wants.
My opinion is that when you play big country early, you should still be very competitive on wood. How much more wood can Lawton spend this game is actually a lot, right? Because Lawton hasn't fenced with 3 of his fences yet. 4 stables is 8 more wood, and then a joinery, maxing a joinery is 9 wood on top of that. So just with that, Lawton can easily use 20 more wood this game.
Okay, I agree. But yeah, I will stick with my plan and get
now you have to
farm expansion now.
You have no other option at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then I also have to stick with Wish for Children as first action next round.
Yes, you do.
And then,
you could consider 6 wood, but if you're going to consider 6 wood with your start player action, why didn't you just take 3 wood with this first action?
I agree with that part. Yeah, on the other hand, if you can stay start player for a while, it will help, but
that doesn't
never guaranteed.
That doesn't work in the mid game.
Oh yeah. Ooh. No, now I made a big mistake because I don't have wood for any of my.
Oh no, you can't play a minor improvement. What a shame.
That's probably a shame. But yeah, that's.
Look, this growing 1 round earlier is okay. It's definitely not the worst sequence of moves. Just because I like something better doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to be right. Like, this can be okay. But notice that you have given Prohell the 6 wood pile, and they don't have to start player for their growth. So just notice that.
Probably a bit too much.
Probably a little too much is what I would say also. But we do have a lot of powerful things left in hand, right?
Yeah, now you... Perhaps getting the start player wasn't even that bad, but indeed, perhaps getting the forest was okay-ish, because I think Lawton, I don't really see why he wants to get start player. I don't see why Prohell wants to be start player. Now I can...
Okay.
Some rooms,
yeah, so. I think being start for future rounds is actually more likely when you point it out that way. So yeah, so you said you're going to go for more rooms right now?
Yeah, I think I want to get in Renault, and
okay.
I think I want to get some Yeah, and again, want to get a read room,
Yeah.
room.
Uh-huh.
And then I think, okay, I would need to get one read for it, but I think I want to get that read with fishing first.
Okay.
So then if I get my 4 clay, and perhaps, yeah, do I want to get one read with fishing? That feels a bit dumb, but...
I agree it's kind of dumb. If you're gonna go fishing, do it on a bigger pile of fishing and take reedstone food now.
Yeah, but then I think, yeah, 4 clay, no, I need... What do I want with my major improvement? Probably the clay oven, so then I need clay, but...
Why do you want the clay oven?
Yeah. I have no idea yet.
Okay, I think going for the clay oven is gonna be a big mistake.
Okay, then I need to read first, so then I need to get the resource market, because there's also the clay pit, and I'm still start player, so I think I will get some clay next round.
And Rainier in chat is pointing out the exact thing that I was gonna say. So reed is important for you to renovate, but the 4 clay is actually the correct amount for you. And I think one thing that has happened a couple times already is that you want to be aware of the right number of a resource when you think about taking a big pile. And with 4 clay, you end up with 8 clay, right?
Yep.
And how many clay does it take to renovate? 3. And how many does it take to build a room?
For my room?
It's 5. So 8 is your perfect number. You can do something useful with that major improvement action. You can upgrade your fireplace.
Yeah.
Upgrading your fireplace gives you better later animal values. It gives you better vegetable values.
That's all true.
So even though you're not getting extra points off of that renovation, you are probably getting like 3 to 6 food for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's decent. That will help feeding in round 13 and 14.
Right.
So, but with that in mind, was it because I also thought, okay, perhaps I'm not on your Twitch, so I have no idea what Rainier said, but there's a big chance I will get or 6 clay next round or 4 clay with the clay pit.
Sure, you do have a backup 4 clay next round. I think that's the important thing. I think getting to 6 clay right now doesn't do you any good. Because the 6 clay is 2 extra clay on top of what you need, right? The clay oven is 3 clay cost more than what you need. So you actually need 7 or 4. Your magic numbers are 4 and 7 clay. 6 clay is basically the same as 4 clay plus a tiebreaker.
Yeah, and pottery... Yeah, I think in a lot of cases I would go pottery just because I have the resources, but yeah, that's how I play. I have the resources and I pay for something, and then I will see if it will work out. But
yeah, I mean, that's something you can do as you play your first few games. Once you play a few games and get the flow figured out, that's when you really want to be understanding the amount you need versus the amount you have.
Yeah.
And calculating that difference before looking at the spots available on the board.
So I think Direful will pick up the 6 clay next round with his first action.
Yep. That seems pretty likely.
Everyone has, how the hell? Oh, that's the country. A lot of food.
Yeah. So something that's a bit more of an advanced topic that I might get into another player's game. I don't know if it's quite appropriate to ask you to think about this yet, but for the more advanced players, definitely ask yourself who do you think is winning right now and what you might be able to do to get in their way later. But for you, I think also given the exact game state right now, we still have a lot of things to take care of. So I don't think we can necessarily afford to watch other players too much.
No, I just don't do it so far. And I also think that's, okay, when you get to a certain level, like, in Terra Mystica, I also, in the beginning I was just focus on my own game plan, and yeah, when you get better, you really feel how good some players are, because also sometimes someone has only like 10 victory point, but in the last round is able to make a lot of victory points.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, then I see it, but in this game I don't really see the hidden victory points, or where people will score a lot of victory points. Yeah, of course, fencing, that's a clear one, but other than that, it's pretty hard. But now, perhaps I should get to the forest, but I will get the clay pit first.
Okay.
And,
I think clay pit's justifiable. What were your other considerations? You said forest?
So tree wood. That was my only
Absolutely.
other thing
I think,
would...
you need a lot of wood the rest of this game still, and you need the 4 clay for your renovation and room. I think those are the correct options. I think you need to confirm your turn again.
Oh, yeah. And I think I want to renovate to clay. Not really with a reason, but I think it's good in general to do it.
I agree it's good in general. I think there's a couple other reasons why it might not be as urgent. So, do you think there's competition for renovation? And then after renovation, you're planning to build a room, right? What's the current room situation looking like for everyone?
Everyone who wants 3 family members has it, so...
But what about 4 or 5?
Then I want to get some other rooms, but I think I want to make these rooms with clay.
Yes, you do, for sure. But the timing of it might not need to be as rushed as you think. This board says that you get both of your first choices this round.
Yeah, so I get 3 more wood, and then I think with my last action I will or pick the other 3 wood, or get...
Sure.
Perhaps I should even consider farmland to plow 2 fields.
So we can talk about that after you take 3 wood here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, but instead of house renovation.
I think, yes, you have 2 paths here. You can go hard at getting your 4th family member. I think that's quite reasonable. And you can also pivot to where you delay your 4th family member, but have much more efficient farming. If you farmland, what else do you need to do next round?
Good thing. So I want to get farmland, and I want my grocer.
Uh-huh. And you want to sow, right?
Yeah.
And then once you use your grocer, what's your problem?
Then I want to, eat.
You're going to be hungry.
Bake my grain.
Yeah, you're going to be hungry. So if you farmland, you are locking in your 3 moves for next round.
Yeah.
That's okay if you get them all, because those are a very strong sequence of moves. So
the other thing is, I'm still second, so I will. I actually don't even need to feed my family. Yeah, I have my food for round 9.
Okay, but you don't have enough for grocer. You also really want to get enough food for grocer and feeding for next stage. If you don't sow by the next stage, I think you're in a bit of trouble there.
No, then...
So, here's the decision.
I still have 2...
Do you want a normal move sequence here, or do you want to lock in your next 4 actions?
And I'm second player next round, so I don't want to take the wood, because I will get 4 wood with any of my 2 actions, if I'm correct. Yes.
Well, if you're going to take wood, then that's okay. But it means you're not farmland, right?
Yeah, but and I think, if I have farmland now, I agree with you that house redevelopment, perhaps it's still dead. I kind of like it that I get the pig market, and then pigs are just a
Okay,
bit
yeah,
better.
yeah.
But
I think house tree
okay.
development, cooking hearth is fine.
Okay. No.
So it's very important that you're just moving ahead with your game plans here. Like, as long as you can identify a good enough game plan and move along with it, that's very important. Because if you like lose focus, you just lose so much accumulated timing across the game. So I think right now renovating, planning to take 4 wood with your first action this round, totally fine.
Yeah, I will take 4 woods because I still think okay. Yeah, Lawton. Oh, he has it. So he. Oh, I did my renovation, of course. Now, oh, now it's yeah. I think
You get your 4 wood, right?
I think I want to get my 4 wood. Yes.
Yeah. So what I actually would have done last round is taken the 3 wood with my last action. Again, I would start valuing 3 wood a lot higher than you currently are. I would not have expected Direful to take the 2 pigs. I wouldn't have expected that. But given that they did, that would have actually led to a 3 wood, 4 wood sequence. And here I was thinking that taking 3 wood on the 1 wood space, followed by 3 wood on the 3 wood space, this round starting would be good enough.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. But yeah, now it's also okay. This round, okay, I will feed my family and I won't get any food actions. So yeah, ideally I get 4 or 3 wood more, and then I think I should. Yeah. Now I should get a plan because I also the reed isn't bad either.
The reed's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Lawton
okay.
go. This is exactly what I would preach for big country players. Be really aggressive on those wood piles.
Then I will get the other 3.
3 wood's fine. And then, as you said, the reed works. What else works?
For me, I really need 4 reed in one go. Or resource market and fishing together will give me the reed I need.
What about the occupation that we're expecting to play?
Oh yeah. That's
how much reed comes on that?
2, so that's enough.
Right. So you actually just need the grocer and 1 more fishing.
Yeah.
Because the fishing and the first reed can pay for your room, and the last reed can pay for your renovation to stone.
Yes, that's true. That's a better line.
Yeah, so I just want to point out that kind of efficiency. Grocer allows you to manipulate your resources pretty efficiently sometimes.
But yeah, the grocer comes with one big drawback, and then I really need fishing will give me some food, of course.
Fishing gives you food.
Fishing will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I will go for grocer I'll go for grocer now.
Okay.
And
so now you're actually threatening a lot of things here, because you are showing the ability to plow and sow soon, but you're also showing that you can probably build a room soon and that you want fishing or the sheep soon. If I'm looking at your board as an opponent, I think it's good for you that you set up all these options by playing grocer here with the cooking hearth.
Yeah, and also, that's always a weird thing, but you can even cook the vegetables, of course.
Yeah, you can. It's pretty inefficient, but you can.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, for example, if I paid the first 4 things, and then
Okay, so
just
now
another 2 food.
Now, with your first action of this coming round, what are you going to do? What are your two choices? Like, what's your plan A and what's your plan B?
Yeah, my plan, yeah, perhaps it's wrong, but my plan A is sheep market.
Okay.
And that's because now I will count. No, I still have an issue. I need. No, I can't. I need to get fishing. I thought, okay, with cheap market, I get exactly the 2 reeds from the grocer, but that cost me 7.
Correct.
And I only have 6.
Right.
So then I think with fishing, I will get the other reed I need, and then I can buy first 3 goods from the grocer and still build my house. And also wish for children if I'm lucky.
Perfect. I think that is the perfect plan for this round. You're also pretty much guaranteed that plan because Direful would never take 4 food fishing over 3 sheep. And I say never loosely. I mean like 98%. I actually think the 3 sheep are probably Direful's first move. But I think that you have chosen a sequence of 3 moves that doesn't leave too much on the board and helps you a lot.
Then I will stick with that plan because, yeah, Prohell can't. Oh, yeah, I think I've a pretty safe line this way.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 1 to get this, yes. And do I need to pay the grocer already?
You don't need to do it right now. You don't need to do it.
Okay, no. Because it pops up at the end of your turn, but yeah, I'm not paying attention if I could also select it at the start. That's an option, I think. And then after that, I really need to start to get on this farmland.
Yes, you do. Once you grow this round, there will only be 4 rounds left, which only means 4 chances to hit farmland twice. But the good news is that you have about half or more of the wood you want the rest of the game. So you don't need to mega prioritize the wood. You need it, but you don't need it like amazingly quick. Also, you got passed a way to get wood, right? There's a wood thing in your hand now?
Wood thing?
Yeah.
I don't get what you asked.
I'm talking about the mini pasture.
The mini pasture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got past the mini pasture. So
that's also for wood, of course.
Right.
I don't see it as that.
So you actually don't need another wood grab to finish fencing. You can fence 13, because you basically have 14 wood right now if I'm looking at your grocer, which you're buying, and then your 4 wood from mini pasture. So if you fence 13, you have enough wood to pay for either the pond hut, which you could play right now, that would be pretty cool, or the butter churn.
Yeah, and then I think I like
or the threshing board. So
over it because I still don't have reason to get a butter churn because I need more sheep or more cows.
I think this actually is a little important because you only have 1 wood to afford with miners. You're not building staples here though, because you have the perfect amount of wood.
Okay, but I should already start calculating. Yeah, with farmlands, I never have a plan. Yesterday when I won the game with my high score, that was also everyone was below 200, so then you can play pretty greedy. But I think that was the first game I had 5 acres.
Oh, fields, okay.
Fields, yeah, but I want at least 2, but I never have a plan to get a lot. But okay, now I think I want to have at least 4. So then I have a nice mini pasture at the right side of my of my board, and then I have need the other wood for the. How much wood do you need? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I need 9 and okay.
So you have 1 extra.
That's what you said.
Now. Yeah. And Rainier is actually pointing out in chat that one extra wood, instead of going for a minor improvement, you could use it for future harpooning.
Oh yeah. So I still want to get a wood action
Yeah,
in
probably.
my game, but
So the minor improvement here, I guess, could be pond hut more aggressively.
yeah, that's the one I would
Okay.
pick up really.
Yeah, I mean, it is 3 food now versus butter churn, which might not even be 3 food by the end of the game. So even if you miss butter churn, I do think pond hut is probably better here.
And now I have 4 people.
You have
but
4
I need
people.
a lot of food for next round.
Yeah,
and
you're okay. Yeah. You're okay.
I think Direful will pick the sheep, or perhaps he won't pick the pigs. So perhaps I can pick it.
Perhaps you can get the 2 pigs.
And fishing is also 5, of course.
So actually, because you might get the 2 pigs, mini pasture could have been the right play instead of pond hut. I'm just realizing that now.
Is it? Yeah, that's probably.
It could have been okay. I'm not saying it's like for sure the right move. I'm just saying it's an option that does something.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm just planning to get the pigs and to slaughter them, and that's
okay. So that's okay.
Then yeah.
But I think
I
also
actually never considered that harpooner was this good to get food, because it will give me 5 food even if I pick it next round.
correct.
But I don't really want to pick it. But if I need some food, then
Yes.
I don't think anyone else wants to get on a fishing spot. Oh,
I
there's
actually
herring
think
pot, so.
yeah, you could consider at this point getting an extra food source somehow. So I believe you have a scythe worker, an animal dealer in hand. And both of those can be good food sources in the late game when you have 4 or more people. I guess scythe worker is a bit more flexible than that, but animal dealer is definitely 4 or 5 people and a lot of extra food.
Yeah, I agree.
So taking pigs and figuring out food is okay. It's not as good as letting your pigs breed, because that's really the ideal, right?
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, with pigs and with fishing, no, then I still, for example, if I would get the pigs and I would get on a fishing action instead of and make the pasture, I would still have 1 food short. So then I needed a resource market or something else.
Right.
So
Okay. So,
I didn't consider it, but it wouldn't work out, I think, or perhaps.
Sure. So here you are, still going second. I think Direful is taking 4 wood. What are you taking if Direful takes 4 wood?
Yeah.
Sticking with the 2 pigs?
No, I just think 3 stone is very good, but that's only because I think, okay, a big pile of resources is always good.
3 stone is good in the abstract, but you have identified
but also,
your
I think
needs.
I have, I need to feed, but fishing, I see it as a safe source of food. Perhaps I'm wrong on that, but I see it as a sort of a safe source.
So my question is, if you take 3 stone, what are you going to do with it?
Get to stone houses. Yeah,
when do you need to have a stone
house? That's not a priority.
Right, it's not the timing priority.
No.
I think you have 2 clear options here. 2 pigs is one of them.
And okay, then I need to figure out the other one.
Well, you don't. You can just take the 2 pigs.
Farmland is the other good option then, I think.
Right, well, you only have 4 rounds to hit farmland twice.
Okay, then I agree with you that, I will only slaughter the pigs, so what will it give me? The food I need, that's good. 2, who else? Lawton doesn't want the action. Prohell probably does want it. Direful, I think I will get the pig market, and I will see if I get punished.
Okay. I think that's totally fine.
Because why? Okay, and then yeah, I'm not sure, but I will always remove my sheep here and put a pig in my house. But
I think actually because you have Grocer, I would kill both pigs here. They're both 2 points. Why not get one more food?
oh no, but oh yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I also always think, okay, a pig is just slightly more valuable, so I will
Right, but
stick with
like
that one.
it's not more valuable in terms of points when you only have one. It is more valuable in
And
terms of food, so you should turn it into food.
yeah, and I also see another thing. At the
What's that?
grocer, I have 1 stone, and I only need 3 stone with my stone cutter to
Ooh, you're thinking of playing
reno my
Stonecutter?
house. Oh, I shouldn't, but that's another way to get my stone.
Yeah, I mean, you could pay a food to get 1 stone.
I have to do it anyway.
Or you could take 1 stone from the board or more and not pay a food for Stonecutter.
Yeah, but from the grocer, I wanted these vegetables, so I
Yeah.
need to pay for the stone. But I agree with you that my priority is first. Okay, now I'm done with my feeding. No, farmland is taken, so
Okay, that's a little awkward
perhaps I
because
was.
we wanted that pretty badly, right?
Yeah, but on the other hand, Direful. We have 3 more rounds, but okay, Lawton doesn't need it anymore because he
Sure.
can take it to block, of course. And then you have the plow and sow, so that's just
Moldboard
better.
plow.
So
Yeah, it's better for other people, but you can't use it.
no,
At least as well. You can use it, but it's not going to use the moldboard plow.
and now okay, I will get greedy because I simply think the 3 stone is best on the board. Yeah, I don't see a reason to get the cattle market. The other thing I can do is play an Orc, but then I think just 3 stone is good.
Okay.
It will give me enough to get my stone houses and even one leftover stone. That's not for a clay oven, but
You
yeah.
have 2 extra stone because you have a grocer stone.
Oh yeah, and then yeah, that's also nothing.
Right. That 3 stone is the same as 2 for you, because 2 gets you the clay oven and 4 gets you the stone oven. So what in the world do you want a 3rd stone for?
Yeah, okay. The bad thing is with fencing, I need to get my mini pasture first.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fencing is definitely something to think
Someone
about.
played canoe.
Yeah.
That's what I saw, right? Yeah, that makes fishing a bit better for him, but yeah, I'm still not sure if I want to go fishing. I don't think. Yeah, what Rainier pointed out, I need wood if I want to go fishing, so that's not ideal. So I can fence first because I need, and I won't play a small improvement with fencing. Yeah, that's just something I don't do.
You could play it on major improvement. That is legal.
Yeah, but it's legal, but that's not legal in my head. This is I think
your
I
best
should play
options-
an Orc,
Okay.
but I'm not sure which one because
Well, it's not Paper Maker. It's
Groom
not
is-
Groom. So it's either Stonecutter or Scythe Worker or Animal Dealer.
And then I think Animal Dealer is pretty good, but then I really need to get my fences up
Yep,
as soon as possible.
I think so.
But yeah, okay, then I will go for Animal Dealer because
Yeah.
I think that one makes some sense.
So, once you have played Animal Dealer, there's actually an interesting line where you play Mini
The cattle
Pasture.
market.
Yeah, you play Mini Pasture on the major improvement spot, and then you take Cattle Market.
Oh, and then breed.
Yeah, then you're breeding cows.
Yeah, that's a line I didn't consider, but that's a good line, I think.
Yeah, and it's way better than fishing at 1, because you can probably get fishing at 2, no problem, at the end of next round, when you're probably going to have nothing to do again. So you really want to be lining up sequencing, and this is maybe a little tough to think about during a game, but you want to ideally take moves that nobody else is going to take at the end of your rounds when you have nothing left to do, so that you don't end up in a situation like this where we really have to think hard about how to get value out of our 4 moves.
Yeah,
So-
and that's also, I think, I should have started with farmland
That's what
instead
I
of
would
big
have
market.
done. That's what I would have done.
And yeah, now I see it because, okay, there was a big chance I would get any of those 2 lessons, and a big chance I would get or sheep or cattle or pig
Or fishing.
in
Right.
worst case. So I would have enough food anyway to feed my family. So I should have prioritized farmland.
So taking the pig market did do something, and Rainier actually says that he would have taken the pig market. So just to show you that it's not clear cut. But taking the pig market does take the pigs away from Prohell, who is doing quite well. So there is some reason to do it.
Yeah, now I have 2 more actions. And yeah, I really hate it, but I think I will allow it this time, and then I will
Don't think
go
about it
mini
as...
pasture and
Yeah, do your
cattle
mini
market
pasture
and-
and
yeah.
cattle market. And I would urge you to stop thinking so much about what value you're giving up in like an action space that's slightly used incorrectly or inefficiently. Think about instead of the net value that you're giving yourself. Because right now, that move, I don't care what the action space is called, but you turn 2 wood into 4 wood, 2 food into 4 wood and a fence. That's what you did with your action. You didn't take an inefficient on the board because you could play a red card and instead you played an orange one. You turned 2 food into 4 wood and a fence.
And I also made an action for my next go.
Right.
And yeah, okay, Prohell can take, I think he will take the cattle.
Right,
Then
so-
I think I should still take the sheep.
Taking the sheep, if Prohell takes the cows, are okay. I didn't think Prohell was going to take the cow, but he could. Good read. I didn't see that coming. I expected Prohell to take the 3 stone, actually.
And then, yeah, okay, then I will still get the sheep, and then, okay,
It's not
That's
as
super
good, but
efficient.
it's something. Because breeding animals gives you so much efficiency in terms of feeding. Like, it's just reduces the amount of feeding you have to worry about.
and yeah, perhaps it's.
I thought
it's still a
Prohell was
mistake,
aiming
but
to
now I
solve-
can go for. Yeah, I still shouldn't consider it, but I still like 4 stone next round as
4
an action.
stone?
But I
We've
no,
established
I
that-
take farmland.
Well,
Farmland first.
Yes, you need to take farmland first, but you are correct that 4 stone is the right number, because that gives us the opportunity to buy stone oven, right?
Yeah.
And we actually don't need a clay grab for that stone oven, because guess who's giving us our clay? It's the grocer.
Yeah. I think Grocer is okay. I played it before, but then I just used the vegetables and the grain. But I should consider all the things it gives me.
Right.
But I still think I shouldn't risk farmland because
Oh, no,
it simply
definitely
gives me
not.
more victory points.
You're really running out of time on this farmland. That's, I think that's easily the worst part of your game. Is your delay on you. So, when did you play this moldboard plow, by the way? You played it on start player to build a room.
Yeah.
You played it in round 6, and it's now round 12, and you haven't used it. All the while, you have set aside that 2 wood that you're not able to use for other things.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I had butter churn. Wouldn't give me anything so
Butter
far.
churn wouldn't give you anything.
Threshing board.
Yeah,
Not really.
I'm not saying that it was the wrong miner to play, but I'm saying you definitely did not spend those 2 wood very well.
Okay, I can agree on that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I wasn't okay, but just a question. I think the answer is I should take farmland anyway. But if I could choose between Urgent Wish for Children and farmland, what was
That is a good
the better
question.
move?
Uh, Probably farmland, just because you have so few rounds to get it.
Yeah, with farmland, I will have yeah, I think I should be able to sow my vegetables and grain before the end of round 13. So that looks good.
Wait. Okay. I think your field placement is bad.
Oh, I thought, okay, with 9 I have exactly the 6 squares under my house, and then I have my fields on top and on the right.
Oh, you're thinking of that 9 and ending on 4 fields. Okay, that's a different arrangement that I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
But given what you did, it's okay. It's really not optimal, in the sense that you would rather have a total of 6 spaces fenced, in my opinion, and be able to plow a 5th field. But this will do.
So I didn't even consider that at all. So
farm arrangement is not really the focus of this stream. So I can focus on farm arrangement when I'm talking with, when I play with Prohell or something, but Prohell probably figures it out. Farm arrangement isn't going to cost you more than a point or 2, and that's not the big picture stuff we're talking about here. We're talking about action sequences that are a lot better.
I like fencing now, because then I can take animals.
Absolutely. You need to get your farming done here.
Yeah.
All right. So what are your other 2 moves this round?
I would like to get, or pigs or cows.
Okay.
And other than that, I think, do I need extra wood? I need 1 reed to get to stone.
Where is that reed?
In fishing, but then I need extra wood, and I don't have extra wood.
Yeah, what about your grocer?
Oh, is there also wood on him?
1 more reed is on him.
Oh yeah. So I don't need any more. That's what you said already. So then it's probably... Then I need stone.
Yeah, stone is reasonable.
Stone... And I only need 1 more stone, so even resource market isn't...
Right, so you can take resource market for the 1 stone for renowing, or you can try to greed out 4 stone next round.
Yeah, that's best.
So
if
right
I
now,
will succeed.
Yeah, right now, what are you taking?
I would take cattle market also, because I think, that's just the good.
So something you should realize here with your fence arrangement, I think the biggest weakness in your fence arrangement is that you are not able to take a 3rd type of animal if you are breeding 2 animals.
Yes, and what would you do? So then...
So I would have put the mini pasture either next to your house if you were going to fence under your house, or I would have plowed under your house, is what I would have done.
And then 5 plows.
Yeah, aim for 5 plows. Be okay with having an empty space at the end.
Okay. Yeah. 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 From the moment on we talked about the mini pasture, I thought, this is the arrangement.
Okay. I guess we
But
we should have been a bit clearer about it, but it's okay.
I didn't even consider something else. But yeah, the other way I would have 3 pastures, and that was just better.
All right. So the 3 stone goes, which means the stone oven is not going to happen, probably.
No. And for Reno, I still need another stone.
But taking resource market is 2 food and a reed better than lesson stone cutter. So.
But
So this is an interesting move. I know what I would do here.
Yeah,
And I'm actually not sure.
I would take the pig market, but that's
pig
just
market
because I think
is okay. I think that's the second best move on the board. I think your best move. So you've gotten some of your farming done now, right? What's the next step in farming?
I can. Yeah, sow my fields, but
right.
I don't have food for that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I can slaughter, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, then I think I agree that should slaughter a sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I can buy 2 goods.
Right. And now, if you do that, you don't really need to buy that last vegetable.
Confirm and cook. Yeah. Oh, no.
Buy
Grocer.
the...
Aha. Oh, but there was a bit of time. There was an undo button.
Yeah, there's that too.
Okay.
All right. So now you're in a much more comfortable position than you were 2 rounds ago, right? Because 2 rounds ago, all you had was 4 clay rooms.
Yeah.
Look where you are now. This. Look where you are now.
And I have 2 more. Yeah, I can even. That's always the dream, right? In round 14, get Reno and 2 fences up.
If you get 2 fences up, then you're not using moldboard plow.
Well, I can fence inside my pasture,
inside,
of course.
Yes, inside. You are correct. You are correct. That's fencing 2 inside actually has a lot of value for you because you have animal dealer. All right.
Yeah, then I want to do that with renovation, of course, and
sure, you can
hard
aim for
to combine.
You can aim for that. Okay, so what are your goals for this round?
Prohell doesn't need it. What are my goals? Get the farmland. Okay, get urgent wish. Didn't work out.
Okay, yeah.
I can live with that. Then I think, farmland is still the one and I like some extra, but Prohell does like the farmland and Direful can also use it, so I think I should take it as first action.
Yep.
And then as second action, I would prefer to get some extra wood and then...
Great.
Exactly like what you said. If I'm able to get... I want to get star player and... Yeah, because I think Direful will take that spot, so make some fences and Reno. But I need some wood, so I can have a more a better line.
Mm-hmm.
Other things, there are no real major improvements I should aim for.
I agree.
I don't think so. I need to feed my family, so then I always think get the pigs is a good move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pigs
so I would probably pigs is best, and cattle is almost as good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, wood and animals is what I need, and I need only 2 wood, so then I can take the forest and the 2 wood space.
Sure.
So then I think I should take Pig Market if they leave it for me.
Okay,
It's
I think
my
that's a fair enough analysis. What if Lawton or Direful take the 4 wood here? Would that make you take forest over Pig Market?
I probably shouldn't, but yeah, I think the setup for Renault and 2 fences is super strong.
It is. I agree.
And yeah, I can feed, but yeah, I don't really like to slaughter all my animals.
So,
But I still
actually,
have sheep market and cattle market
right.
available, so I think
And
I should take forest
so thinking
and
about
fishing.
how much food each of those action spaces is worth might be helpful. So, if you take cattle market, how much food are you getting? You're getting 7 food, right? Because you get 2 cows, which is 8, and you pay 1.
With fishing, you get 7 as well.
Fishing gives
That's
you
cooking
7,
wood.
and then how much is pig market?
8.
Yeah, it's
And
8.
sheep
Sheep
5.
market's 5. So like they're all pretty good, right? And there's almost no difference between cattle and sheep or pigs.
Yeah, so yeah, but also that's okay. I see that Lawton does want some pigs because he can't store them
Mm-hmm. Can't store
and he
them.
can't eat them.
Mm-hmm.
So Direful can eat them. And Prohell, yeah, he will take it if I leave it for him.
So there's
He
a
doesn't
tension.
really want it.
So it's okay that you didn't notice this. I think it's not easy to notice, but there's a tension on an unexpected space right now.
The starting player.
Starting
because
player
Direful
is
will get.
well. That's very good, but like I didn't quite expect that. Bottles
will-
is weird. Okay, so
But he will go fencing but that's good for me. So I can always urgent wish. That's 3 points, or I can Renault. Or
sure.
that's what I think now. But for Renault,
Well, let's
3 more
let's
actions.
get back on our plan here.
okay, we said sheep market, pig market, and fishing is pig market and fishing is
Pig market is better.
pretty similar.
Yeah. I think your plan
market
was
is
pig
better?
market. Yeah, pig market's better.
Yeah, okay. And I think forest and groove is still. I don't think Prohell wants it.
So
Perhaps I'm wrong.
yeah, that possible. So what
And
are you
Direful
gonna
does-
before you what are you going to eat here and what are you going to keep?
And why? I will eat 1 sheep right away. That's what I would do, but
Okay,
not,
I think that's
not
fine.
really a reason. Yeah, and I will eat 1 pig and 1 sheep. Yeah, that's what I would do.
2.
So I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I should do the math, but I just think okay, the pig is slightly more valuable than a sheep, so I should.
You do
keep
want to
more.
breed it, yeah.
Yeah, I can only. Yeah, that's annoying because I will throw away.
I think it's likely that you just eat the sheep anyway because that's 2 food for feeding.
Oh, and I need 2 food.
And you can breed
and then
the
I
boar
can
that
breed
way.
my pig.
Yeah. So I think don't eat it yet because you don't need to. We'll see how the rest of this round goes, but I think this is the right thing.
And now I really need to get one of the wood actions.
Okay. I think wood and fishing is good.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, Direful will start with Renault, I think, but is there a reason for him to take it with fencing? Yeah, because it's a very good spot on the board, but other than that, perhaps he wants urgent wish because I can also upgrade house with house development.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. That's the trade-off, because if I get stone first with the resource market, for example,
Mm-hmm.
then I can guarantee myself the house renovation.
Sure.
That's 4 points.
Uh-huh.
Urgent Wish is 3 points. Fencing and house. This is.
Well, now there's no pressure.
Good for me. So now I should take resource market first and wood second, and then I can get it with my first action, right?
That will be legal.
And well, because I think resource market is good with
so
any of
let's
the
actually take a look here. So 2 people are already fully renovated, right?
Yeah.
Does Lawton want to contest reno fences?
Oh, you will take it from me. Oh no, he doesn't have stone yet.
He doesn't have the stone, and the renovation is not worth points for him. Because he played wool blankets. So he can take a dead action to block you, or he could not do that.
Okay, so do I want more than 2 extra wood? Probably not.
Well, it gives you a stables action at the end of the game, if you're lucky.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ooh, but... So then you would go for resource market and fishing.
I would go for grove and fishing, because we need the wood to spend on harpooner.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. But okay, I thought you said okay.
I'm actually saying that resource market is not contested.
Yeah, but I only have 2 actions now. So I want my.
I'm saying take it next round.
Next round.
Yeah.
I see. And my fishing is gone. But then I will take the resource market, so I set up my reno, and then I have to eat 1 sheep, but yeah.
There are worse things. Not the end of the world. Yeah. Because you have to either eat the sheep or let the boar run. And there's actually good news that everyone has sheep. Everyone else has sheep, yeah.
And, 1 sheep won't be the most contested spot on the... So I want to sow, and I want my reno, and I want to wish for children, but the wish for children will be gone with the first action, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I should take reno with fencing over sowing, because the extra fences will allow me to take 2 sheep, and 3 sheep is still 1 victory point. So
yeah, you're getting extra food from it, is what you're getting.
So then I think I should take with first action then sow, because how many victory points is that? That's 1.
It's 2.
2. So 1 for grain and 1 for vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And if I take the other reno, I don't have the fences, but it doesn't really matter for me, because the fences won't give me. Oh, it will give me 1 extra victory point. Yeah, Lawton doesn't have stone yet, so first action I should take cultivation or urgent wish for children, I think.
Okay.
because it's slightly better than because I still have house redevelopment and reno plus fencing. And I think with cultivation, I will block the others as well, and it's good for me.
Okay. I mean, I think it's very likely Direful takes cultivation, but I guess Direful could take Urgent Wish. I just think Direful would rather have 2 points and the food compared to, or sorry, that's, yeah, 2 points of a field and then the food from the vegetables compared to the Urgent Wish, but I could be wrong.
Also, I have 3 for my pig, and other than that, not much food yet, but and I'll, okay, that one is gone, and then I think I will be able to get enough food to feed my family, so I will take Urgent Wish for Children.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have a fishing action pretty easily locked up if you want it. I think anyone taking fishing would be blocking you, and I do think we're getting 4th place this game, but we're in training.
I think so too, but at least I learned how to use Grocer way better.
Uh-huh. And we've talked about a lot of ideas and like correcting some of your valuations and focusing on timing a lot. Like, what does this pile do for me right now as part of your evaluation process?
Oh, my sewing action is gone.
Yeah.
So now I'm considering 2 stone won't give me anything extra. I was thinking about, okay, if there's a major, I would get extra from it.
Those are all taken.
That's impossible. So then it's fencing, redeveloping, and then hope to get sheep.
Yeah.
And some extra food.
Yeah.
And I can also, if I can buy the other vegetable from the grocer without hurting myself, then.
Yep, that's an extra point.
Yeah.
All right, so you chose this fencing arrangement, so you're going bigger to smaller as you go left to right. Okay.
It's like a truck. A truck with some houses and things around it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this is always a hard thing for me. Okay, I should just calculate what will give me victory points. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Sheep will give me 2 victory points, and I don't get negative victory points from any of my things. So,
well, that doesn't matter.
Sheep is good, and I think I need some extra food. And the best food action for me is fishing is 6, and cattle is 7.
Yep. So how much extra food do you have?
Is there also I have 2 more actions, and will butter churn also give me some extra food so I can slaughter less animals?
Butter churn will give you 1 food. So right now, in terms of extra food, you have 2
with cattle market, I can take 1 extra cattle, right? And then I get 2 from my cows.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to point out that you don't need much food right now. Because you have an extra pig and 2 extra grain. So you actually have 6 food to spend right now. Direful is playing a mantelpiece to lose 3 points? No? Okay. Or maybe just showing that he had it.
Yeah, then I think sheep market is the first thing I should pick because it's 2 victory points and I don't see any other action that gives me 2 direct victory points.
I think that's correct. So very quickly back to the food situation. Right now you have 7 food because you can eat a sheep, a pig, and 2 grain. And that means you only need 2 food to feed, or 5 food if you want to buy that last vegetable.
No, but oh yeah, you're probably right. Oh, 4 pigs is not worth anything extra. But if I get the pig market...
The pig and the fishing both let you buy the vegetable.
Oh no. With the pig market, I can get 3 points from my pigs.
Or you could kill both pigs and be able to feed and buy a vegetable for the point. So...
Okay. Fishing and then buying the
fishing
pigs.
or pigs and then buying the veg.
Fishing is 6 and pigs is 5.
But you need 5, I think.
Then I think pigs, taking away the pigs is better.
I agree.
And then I need to slaughter 1 sheep already.
Yeah.
Because...
Yep, you're slaughtering 1 sheep and 3 boar now.
Oh. Yeah, but before I can take the...
Yeah, you need to do that.
The boar action.
Yeah. Well, if you eat 3 boar right now, you can fit everything easily.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't really
I did kill the sheep.
Don't let it run
and
away.
I'll cook too. Yeah. And then I need to buy the last 3 things from the grocer.
Yes. So it looks like we're breaking 40 here.
That's where you should get, okay, then you play decent, right? That's
Yeah.
That's the score at least 100 points in Terra Mystica. That's the break the 40 victory points.
Oh no, 100 in Terra Mystica is more like 33 in Agricola, I would say. I think 40 is probably like 120, 130. Terra Mystica.
No, I said it wrong. I always think you should always be able to score 100 points on top of your starting score at Terra Mystica.
Oh, okay.
So that's a bit different.
Yeah, high 30s is what I would call that. So you're getting 41 here. Yeah. It feels like a 130 game in Terra Mystica to me. But like this is against pretty good opponents too, right?
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I like about board games. Then I really want to know what I should have done better. I think my first Ogg was awkward, but I didn't really have a better Ogg to play as
right.
first.
And well, here's the thing: you could have just taken 3 wood.
Yeah, that's
so it violates your rule, which I generally like, but I think is a looser rule than you've made it out to be, which is like do the efficient thing with the spot you're given in terms of turn order. Like, sure, second player getting free occupation is ideal, but your free occupation was kind of sketchy, right? Because it told the board you need wood and you haven't taken wood yet. So,
because I'm a big fan of small scale farmer because I always think, okay, I still use it when I just get 5 wood from it, but it really helps to get my first room up. Mm-hmm. That's what I really have in like 80% of my games. I really like occupations that give me wood because I have a hard time getting wood because it's probably because I mainly think that okay, 3 wood isn't good enough, but I should. Okay, so I slaughter 2 pigs now, right? Yeah.
1 pig and 2 grain is what you're eating.
Oh, 1. Because 3 pigs is better, and grain isn't worth anything. Okay.
1 to 3 is the same for grain, yeah.
But I had 4 grain, right?
No, you have 3.
Oh, yeah, true, sorry. Yeah. I should calculate this every time I play it, and then I will see it a bit faster, and then... Okay, yeah, and then I will breed a boar and a cow. Yeah, and yeah, what I think that's pretty clear, but yeah, these guys all bought the major
Right.
improvements pretty
Yeah.
fast, and
Uh-huh.
that's something I never know when to buy them, and
So
yeah,
here
exactly.
are what leads to getting major improvements. So early reedstone food gets you major improvements, right? And then good occupations that give stone along the way. So Prohell took a couple reedstone foods and had priest. Direful, I think, also took a couple reedstone foods early. Must have. That well came out fast, and stone came out late. So it's really just taking reedstone food early accelerates that. You took reedstone food once, and you had a stone on Grocer, but you ended up only taking 1 stone action probably to get your Reno. And that's okay, but like it does cap your points here. On the other hand, I do think that is like a bit more of an advanced idea, is to make sure you get your point ceiling. I think what Rainier is saying in chat right now is actually, well, one of them is the biggest idea, is that you should take 3 wood faster. Be more willing to take 3 wood.
Yeah, that's a hard thing, because I was thinking, 3 wood is just 3 wood, but
Oh no, it's not
early
just 3 wood.
is 3 wood.
It's one of our favorite things. And Rainier's also saying that the decision to grow second is a waste of an action, and I kind of agree with that. But I think it's also more tactics based, and I really prefer to be coaching the strategy here, not the tactics.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
deranged.
Otherwise,
It's not that 3 wood
I was
isn't
a
3
bit-
wood. It's that 3 wood is not just 3 wood. You can't say just on top of 3 wood. That's the idea.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think, okay, I have 0 minus points. I wasn't in a position to get to get stables, or I need a lot of food for wood for that. So yeah, then I think this was sort of the maximum I could get with these points, and if I didn't have you as a coach, I would probably have way less points.
So yeah, I think aside from valuing wood a little more, the other thing I want to preach a little is that you should be knowing what you're buying with the resources you're taking. You should know what you're buying with the resources you're taking, and you should aim to finish something substantial by the end of a round or at the start of a harvest. So for example, getting mini pasture down to have breeding sheep. We were hoping for breeding cows, but like sheep is good enough. Like that's something substantial to end a stage with. Having crops sown so that you can start harvesting them immediately, that's something substantial to end a stage with.
Thanks for the coaching session, and it was really fun to try to evaluate more than one option, because if I see this board, then I just think, this is best for me, this is best for me, but now
Right.
You can give, I will, you don't say what I should do, but I can hear from your voice that, okay, what you say now, I don't really agree. But I really liked it, and I will continue watching your stream, and hope to learn more from you and the other streamers, because Rainier is also one of the great streamers around here. So it's really fun that you give the others some advice on how to play this game. And this isn't the most easy game on VGA to learn, I think, because there are so many strong players already around. Because I always, for all my games, I always have set on that, nearby players, and that was also the reason that I scored 50 plus points yesterday, because I was at a table with just sub 200 ELO players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you won't learn that much, but winning is also fun every now and then.
Winning's
It's
fun
always
for sure.
fun to get fourth.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're in training mode. Also because, we took a lot of time talking, which is kind of the point. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for your time. And if
sure.
I can help you with one of the other streams, then don't think I'm the best opponent, but I will be available for you if you need me. And
thanks.
Thanks for your time, and see you around.
Sounds good. Thanks, Pepikos. I'll end our Discord call here.
Bye.
Bye. So I hope you all enjoyed that stream. It was pretty fun for me to help Pepikos through this one. Also, thanks very much to Lawton, Direful, and Prohell for filling this table. I plan to be coaching each of them for one of their games later on as well. Let me know what you thought about the format. I do think we got a lot of good feedback in chat here, so thank you for the support already. But let me know if you have any ideas on how to improve it. Screen sharing, Pepikos' side, I think we had a little technical difficulty, and it's just safer from a quality perspective to have my stream go off from my computer and to just have the player's hand somewhere else. So we did look into that a little. Thanks again, everyone. I do think this might be the best way to teach Agricola in some ways, just because everyone has different weaknesses and strengths. So some things were obvious to Pepikos that might not have been obvious to you. That worked out well, and some weren't. All right. That will be all for me today. Thanks much, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with, I guess, a more typical Agricola stream. Thanks.